Hey everybody, Red Guy here. How's it going? Hey, I'm the Great One. Good morning, buddy. How you doing? Let's see. We'll have to see if everything's still working. It's been a long time. And this last OBS update has been a pain in the butt. So we're trying to see if I can get it all working again. So I'm awake. Me too. Since about 4 p.m. yesterday afternoon. I'm still going. Cheers. Morning lattes. Let's see. How is volume? Everything sound okay? I know it doesn't look good, but at least sounds okay. It's gonna be fun when I knock the cobweb. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I think I tried to download the newest update like 4 times for OBS, and it kept crashing over and over again. So I had to like revert back to the previous update and reinstall and rebuild everything again, and it's been a pain in the butt. Oh gee, thanks. So yeah, I figured I would hop on. Today was supposed to be a regular scheduled stream day, since our schedule has had to change a little bit to try to stay consistent. I'm trying to do every other Monday and Friday, so today would have been Friday. That would be now from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. However, Blue Guy got called into work today, so I had nothing else to do, so I figured I would hop on anyways and putz around a little bit, do some farming, have some morning breakfast lattes, and see if I can kind of fix issues as they present themselves. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna continue with some Stardew with my most recent farm that I started. I started a new one to try to 100% everything, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's hop on over to it. Let's see, there should be game sound now. Hopefully it's not too loud. And then at the same time, I updated the newest Windows update on my laptop at the same time here, so I'm trying to do all sorts of stuff simultaneously. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, that's right, I was just getting down to level 90 in the cave. Yeah, I definitely never thought I was gonna like literally become addicted. Game sounds louder than me. Okay, let me turn the game down then a little bit. Kind of see how that goes. I mean, I can also bump me up a little bit more. It also doesn't help that I don't talk very loud to begin with. That might be a different story in person. But yeah, if it's just me hanging out, I'm not usually super loud. All right, let's see if that helped at all. Get this all loud in over here. Select another. You know, as much as I understand that it's an important thing, the whole 2-factor authentication stuff is so annoying. It drives me flippin' insane. It's like, I literally just put my password in, word for word. I literally just showed my face through my camera to get to said password. It's me. Trust me, no one else has this. Ugh. It's me. Alright, so let me two-factor authenticate that it is me. Exactly, yeah. Very much so. Nice and aggravating at the same time. Especially, like, ever since I switched to my new phone, it, like, has never sent the notification right to my phone. So I always have to reselect to have it sent to my recovery email, and that one will let me, like, tap, and it works, and it's a whole thing. Yes, I have my recovery device. Now it'll... Nope, and then it just told me to piss off and decided not to work again. Yes, I have my recovery. Yes, send it to my phone. Yes, it is me. For the 30th time. There we go. So what's new with you, buddy? Other than working and, you know, the usual not so fun stuff of life. Hey, Poker, how's it going, buddy? I know y'all did a convention recently. How'd that go? Sounds like it went pretty well from what I've heard. Alrighty, there we go. There we go, okay. And since I forgot to pause, I should probably head back. Leave the mine and head on back. What's new with you, Poker? Hope you've been doing well. I think this is my 4th farm I've now started from the beginning. Because I'm just that, like, addicted to this game. Like, it's ridiculous. I have lost hours, days. I've spent many a shifts getting paid to play this game. Like, it's crazy, like, how much I play this game. I think when I looked the other day, I'm individually, it says I should be over 1,000 some hours. Meanwhile, the Switch is, like, overall in my profile says it's 800 some plus, but doesn't give me an exact thing. See, it was a small collector con, was fun. I was there to help support and get stuff up there, but had a good time. Nice. The wife loves this game too. I call it Chore Simulator. Kind of. Yeah, like, that's a fair thing. I don't know. It's like there's enough going on at my own pace that it keeps, like, my brain occupied. But I can, like, pause it and kind of, like, not have to move super fast if I don't want to. Like, I don't know, I guess you could call it a cozy game or a comfort game, or I don't know what the lingo is, what the kids are calling things nowadays, but I enjoy the game. Like, probably too much. I own it digitally. I own it in Steam, and then I liked it so much that I had to go buy a copy to have an actual physical copy just for the shelf, because I still like to put my games on. I like how they look on the shelf. Hell, I've got games on the shelf that I've never even opened or even tried playing yet. Like, they just kind of live there. And I'm perfectly okay with that, because I like having a physical copy. I feel like if I just have a digital copy, that I don't own it. I feel like I don't own it if I can't hold it, type thing. If that makes any type of sense. My category is wrong. Did it default back to Dr. Mario? For some reason, it always... It's like it knows that I spent so long playing Dr. Mario that it, for some reason, always defaults back to Dr. Mario. Which, let's see, YouTube shows Stardew. Yep, yeah, for some reason, yep, Twitch defaulted back to Dr. Mario. I don't know why it does that. And no matter how many times I change it, it does that until I start the stream and then go in and reset it again. Let me refresh now and see. Okay, there. Now it shows. Now it should show correctly. Dr. Mario loves. I mean, someone has to, right? All right, now it's correct. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know that. Appreciate it. Like, I'm still trying to remember where I have, like, put everything so far in, like, this new one compared to, like, my other farms that I've put tons of time into. That I've kind of have everything, like, strategically placed and, like, put in a certain order. And this one's just kind of a free-for-all still until I get a little further along into it. I'm still in year 1 on this one. So, I'll start winter of year 1 right after I finish putting stuff away. I'll sell that. I'll keep those. Yeah, and on my other farm that I have, I've gotten to the point that I'm literally just starting to, like, try to collect 999 of every individual item to put in what I call my archive, just to have, just for something to do. Blue guy can't stand this game. He thinks it's boring. and me, I play it all the dang time. I don't know. You don't have to be good at it. You can just play it and just not have to worry. And I'm okay with that. It's nice. Like, it's weird. I've been playing it so much. Like, I play it so much portable on my Switch that, like, seeing it on a screen, it's weird. Like, it feels like it takes me longer to get across the map because the screen's bigger. Even though I'm sure that's probably not how it works, but in my weird broken brain, it makes sense. Yeah, see, I don't understand why it's putting the timed. Maybe because it's the first one it's putting out that they're. I tried to space them out so they weren't so crazy. Oh, look at all those pumpkins I sold. 500. Like, in my other farm, I literally got to the point that I sat down and did all the individual math, and the game is shorting me on how much money I'm supposed to be getting, based on, like, the price of what everything is, because I'll cash in so much. Like, I had to start going back to, like, doing it daily instead of, like, at the end of the season, because I would cash in so much to sell that I swear it was not giving me the proper amount of money. I think the only, like, capitalistic tendency I have is in Stardew Valley. Where I'm like, no, I just want to make money. Like, this one I'm actually trying to, like, play through the game and do, like, all the little side things and not just try to build a massive farm with just production. Ew, snow. Gross. Dude, crazy thing. I looked at the weather. It is almost 100 degrees cold. 100 degrees warmer here right now than it is where I used to live. It is like 53 right now, I think, here, and with the wind chill right now up there, it is about 53 below zero. So I'm almost 100 degrees warmer here. That's crazy. And it makes me not miss that at all. Not in the slightest. There are definitely things I miss. That is not one of them. I literally have had a jacket and, like, pants on and a winter hat the other day, and it was only 55 outside here. And I'm sure they all want to, like, fight me for saying that because it's way colder there right now. Let's see, Obsidian is just 30 to 45, but I get -1 speed, but plus 10 crit power. This one's fast. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to. I'll switch to this one, and you know, I'll keep them both. And that way, if I decide I want to use the other one, I still have it. All right, so now that it is winter, it is going to be mining, so that I can get all of my sprinklers set up and ready for spring. And right now my axe is at the blacksmith's being upgraded, so I'll be doing everything that I can do with my pickaxe for a little bit. Since I don't know, you don't really need the axe all that much during winter anyways. Winter's always my mining season in the game. Like, I like this game so much that I've literally considered doing for DragonCon this year, doing a costume of one of my Stardew characters. But I don't know, it's... This year I literally could get away with not making any new costumes because I got sick last year and literally got to wear, I think, 1 out of the 5 that I made for last year. So I could very well probably get away with not spending like hundreds of dollars on... Oh, really? That'd be cool. I don't know, I'm like stressing about this year since the whole like hotel thing is like not working the way that it was, and like that they're like not getting back to us, and like I'd be like super bummed if for some reason we weren't able, like not able to get something figured out and not able to go, because I like look forward to that now. I mean, like, I'm like to the point that I'll sleep on a floor if I have to, or just not go to sleep for a week. My doctor will be like, why did you burn through your ADHD meds so fast? I was just dragging on. Why haven't you slept in a week? I mean, because to be fair, although last year I slept a lot, like that. I'm still bummed about last year. Like that. I don't know. That killed me. I was so bummed that day 2 and I got sick and spent so much time in the hotel room sleeping. Like, the only thing that I can say is that I got my money's worth out of my hotel room. And I was so bummed to, like, wake up and then, like, see, like, everyone's videos and, like, just, like, the shenanigans that I missed because I was sleeping. Like, I was legitimately bummed. Like, that's why I was like, I gotta do everything I possibly can to be able to make Sunday happen, because I was super bummed that I missed Saturday night. But I made the parade. I can say that. I got up. I fought my way through the parade. Which is more than I can say for the year prior. Let's just say I was too sick to attend the parade the first year, but for other reasons. Gotta get more coal. Oh, excuse me. Of course, now that I don't have my axe, like all of the little trees are starting to pop up again. I need to clear them out, but it only takes 2 days to get it upgraded, and then I'm just probably going to go straight to gold while it's winter time, and I don't need to really focus on having my axe right now. Right now, it's just going to be mining to get enough of the different ore bars to be able to keep making sprinklers and getting my farm to where it starts being a little more self-sufficient and I don't have to do everything all the time. I will say, compared to my first time playing the game, I've gotten so much better at the fishing. Like, I remember when I first started playing this game, we'd be playing it at work, and I swore, like, my partner thought I was going to throw my entire Switch out the window because the fishing pissed me off so bad, and I was so bad at it. Okay, so I have enough to make 6 sprinklers. Which, now that this is all cleared out, I can move this to here. Put that there, because then that whole area should be good to go now and all covered. Alright, so now I can start replacing these with quality sprinklers. The only bad part about doing it with the with this instead of the axe is that it takes up the pieces I don't want it to take up too. Like it takes them. Oh, okay, maybe not. I might have just hit it on accident. So I'm trying to do a little different layout this time around compared to how I normally do it. Like, I still pick the Four Corners farm because it has the most space. It's like the one that's designed for co-op play, but I play it solo because I need the space. Because I will fill it. Like I see like some like the fancy farms and stuff that people will make where they've got like all sorts of like decorative type things, and I'm sitting here and my brain's going, no, every one of those spaces can be something planted to make money. Like in my house, in all of my other farms, it's literally a warehouse full of kegs and everything and one bed. No wife. I've removed like the crib and stuff from what was supposed to be the baby's room, and it's just a production warehouse. I'm gonna try to not do that this time around and actually do the whole like having a family and everything thing. Which still just, oh, the sound, it sounds awful. Alright, I gotta get some more pale ales brewing up so that I can start giving them out to everyone as gifts. Okay, I have to turn my monitor volume off because I'm sitting here hearing double audio and it's hurting my brain. There, now it should just be the... Much better. Okay, there we go. There's no echo anymore on my side because that was driving me nuts. Alright, I can make another sprinkler. Oh, nope, not silver. I suppose I could technically... Yeah, no, I won't get that crazy with it. I'll just make them as I get it. Holy moly. What's going on? Batsy? I got raided. I got raided. Welcome in, Batsy. How's it going? Okay, I'm totally going to say that your username incorrectly, so I apologize. Is it Raikou and Dax? Raikou and Axel? If so, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And if I butchered the name, I'm sorry. Reading, you know, reading. It's hard. It's hard. How's it going? What were you doing? What were you playing there, Batsy? Hope you're doing well. Yes, my addiction for the last almost 2 years now. You made a rug? I remember I saw what was it the Pokeball one that you made, the first one you made? Oh, you just started too? Yes, it is super addicting. Are you playing it on Switch or on PC, or what are you playing it on? Right now I'm just playing it on the Switch. You've made a lot more since then. I made a Power Star today. A PC, nice. Nice. I think this is like my 4th or 5th farm. I get to a point where I just start over. And like I was like hesitant to want to start over yet because we're supposed to be getting the new update soon, but the Switch version usually takes a while to get the updates. So yeah, it is a lot of work. And every time a new update comes out, I start over from scratch. Just because I want to play through everything, just in case there's, like, earlier on stuff. Be right back, gotta set up my... Okie dokie. Well, I sit at work and play it a lot. So, like, when I'm in the truck in between calls, I'm usually farming. I'm to the point now that, like, all my partners at work, they ask me how's the farm going? Because they know. And if we're too busy and I don't get adequate farming time, I'm told that I get cranky. It's not cranky, it's passionate about my farming, okay? Need farm time. Alright, now I'll take these ones and I'll move them over here until we make our way across to update them to get these ones all switched over to. One thing I noticed that I have a hard time when I'm playing like on a bigger screen than my Switch is I oftentimes will lose track of time because I don't see the clock like as like right in front of me. To where next thing you know, I'm falling asleep and they're taking money from me because I fell asleep because I wasn't paying attention. You know, Stardew Valley world problems. Yep, now that I have the my gold axe, I'm gonna, when I start the new day tomorrow, I'm just gonna go mine. Like, I'm intentionally have not gotten any animals or anything yet, or built any other structures, just because I want to get my farm, like my crops and stuff, as like my priority right now, to get a nice, good, solid foundation before I start adding in a bunch of other stuff. I feel like I put way too much thought into this. That's something that I should just, you know, just do. Just play. But I can't just do. I gotta Stardew. It's like in the name. I don't know why that was like Bill and Ted meets Hulk Hogan there for a second. Surfer dude about farming. But it is what it is. And I'm not going to apologize for it at all. Not in the slightest. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot that I can do with an hour, so I'm just going to go to sleep. One thing I learned the hard way, though, is make sure that you're watching your Queen of Sauce every day, that it's there, because you can miss some recipes early in the game that you won't have access to again later. That was a big part of why I started over. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be able to 100% what I was working on because I had missed some of the early recipes. Oh, allergies have been driving me crazy lately. Wood chipper. Yeah, but I don't feel like I ever have an issue, and this is going to sound weird, getting hardwood, or getting regular wood. It's usually hardwood that's harder to come by, so why would I break hardwood into regular wood when regular wood is so easy to get? That was a whole lot of talking about wood. Would you like to know more? Yep, when it's just me by myself, it's twice the bad jokes. I never have a problem with getting hardwood. Hey, how's it going, Splat Attack Podcast? Welcome in. Over on the YouTubes. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. I'm just doing some solo streaming. Trying to get back everything into it. We were supposed to have had a regular co-op stream today, but Blue Guy got called into work, so I decided to take the opportunity to be able to just kind of like troubleshoot like the new setup a little bit, and troubleshoot some OBS issues lately, and just kind of be able to have like a chill game that I can just kind of hang and play. Gloomy, how's it going? Welcome in. How you been? Hope you've been doing well. Oh, you know what? Since Splat Attack Podcast here, just for fun, I'll do it just for you. I'll wear my hat. I got my hat. I did the thing. Got my hat. Mind you, this thing gets very warm. Turns out, you know, this foam does not breathe at all. I feel like it sometimes melts what little brain cells I have left. But it's fun. And I got it from Arizona. Literally had a friend in Arizona hit me up. He goes, dude, I found someone who's got the hat that you were talking about. And he found it for me on like Facebook Marketplace for like $16, I think I paid for it. Or no, $50, I think. It was $16 to ship it. How's Blue Guy? He is at work. We were supposed to have been doing a regular stream today, since we have to change up the schedule. So to try to keep things a little more consistent now, now that we're trying to get back into doing everything again, and now that we've like rebuilt the room, here I suppose I can kind of give you all a little tour as much as I can. So when Hurricane Milton hit, we had water damage to our room. So we had to completely gut the entire room out. So let me see if I can turn the tracking on my camera and get it to follow me around. And that way I can kind of show y'all what the new room looks like. Only it's going to focus on my gut instead of everything else. So, yeah, we had to completely redo the entire room. And had to put all new flooring in, get all new shelving. Yes, this is a Tom DeLonge Fender Strat that's just torn apart back here. Don't mind that. It's only, $1,300 guitar that's just in pieces because, ADHD happens. But yeah, that's the new room. Oh, there's a whole nother room that's all it's all Ghostbusters in the house. It's a thing. See, I was just about to ask what that's meant. Yeah, so it is literally a it's just like it's foam. Yeah, this was the one that they did with like it was an NFL thing. I'm not a football person, but I saw it in a video, so, and I thought it was cool. So that I'm down here, camera. Come back here. There you go. Focus on me. Orange Guy's good. They're starting to look into his other knee. He might possibly have to get his other knee fixed now, but it sounds like his one that was fixed is doing okay. But otherwise he's good. He's just been getting sore lately and been yelping a little bit lately when he walks and stuff. So we're not sure if it's like just like the weather because it's been colder here, or if it's because of his knee. Hoping it's not because of his knee. The only bad thing about the little tracking thing is I have to like remove it around to find me. There we go. My dog has a bad hip in the. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, hell, even I went to I ran to Universal and then to Epcot a couple days ago, and it was cold here, and like my lower back and stuff was tightening up so bad that I only made it just a lap of walking through the World Showcase just one time, and that was I wasn't even like drinking my way through. I was just walking, and it was, maybe the drinking could have helped, and I would have not been so sore or just not cared, but it was I was sore for sure. Oh, that's right. Pam is thirsty. When isn't Pam thirsty? Pam is the booze hound of the game. MB, in our group chat, I just got asked the question: what the hell is a bush latte? Cheap beer and coffee? No, it's just a bush latte. Oh, excuse me for 1 second. I gotta step away for 1 sec. This is driving me crazy. I gotta. Ah. note to self: don't try to blow your nose with your slime helmet on, because it's very top heavy and it moves, and you fling it across the room at a very fast speed. That was intense. Rules to live by: no sneezing while you're wearing your slime helmet. It's like being intimate in a canoe. It's fucking close to water. Yes, it is. But there's something so satisfying about it. You can drink 100 of them and not feel full. Projectile weapon, yes. Then I don't know if it's actually possible to get drunk off of them, to be honest. So the slime and body is what is in your nose is coming out. Yes, 100%. Oh, splat attack, another thing. And then I remember I mentioned it to you at one point in time, but so this is my copy of Slimed: The Oral History of Nickelodeon's Golden Age. And this was when I asked you the question if yours was like this, because I wasn't sure if it was supposed to have been like this, but my copy is printed upside down. And when it showed up, I thought that was just how it was supposed to be. Like it was just them being funny. But no, my copy of the book is printed upside down. And I believe you told me yours is not like that, so I have a misprinted copy of the book. No. Your copy is not like that. Well, I have a gem, I guess you could say. And it's always neat just to find like little random misprinted things. Speaking of the golden age of Nick, going back and looking at how Nick and MTV was at its height during that time, Viacom had a chokehold on yeah, for sure. They were also like the most like strict when it came to a lot of things, like of like usage and whatnot. Like I still don't understand like what their issue is. And actually, like, Splat Attack might know better. They seem to have, like, this, like, I don't know, like, this Double Dare grudge where, like, there's something about that license that they just don't ever do anything with. Or if they do something with it, they have, like, this vendetta out to kill it. Like Roosevelt's, the shirts that I wear all the time. There's literally tons of different Nickelodeon ones. There's a Legends of the Hidden Temple one. There's a Guts shirt, but there's not a Double Dare shirt, and I don't understand why. And I wonder if it has something to do with the licensing or the fact that like it had like exchanged hands a couple times, or what what the deal is in the background with it, that it just. And like I've heard from some people that like the current like CEO like has this grudge against like the property, and that's why things don't ever get done with it. Or like even I didn't really care for, so I liked the 2018 reboot. I did not care for the host. I mean, she seemed like a very nice person. She just was a little too over the top for me, and to where it just felt like overly fake. And maybe it's just because I don't know, I'm older, and I guess she was like a YouTube personality or something, and maybe I just didn't click with it because of that or something. But I don't know, I struggled with it, but I enjoyed it, and it was nice having Mark back and like directly involved. But yeah, I don't know. Like the show literally won awards in the second season, and they still canceled it. Not a fellow kid? What does that mean? See, clearly I'm not let's see, the current CEO has a grudge against certain creators of certain shows, Roundhouse for example, so it doesn't surprise me if he had something against Jeffrey Darby and his material. Oh, I'm old. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Liza Koshy was a good host, but no Mark Summers. Yeah, she was a good host. She was just, I don't know, a little too bubbly for me, I guess. Like, there's supposed to be this level of cheesy, but that was like I don't know, it was a different type of cheesy. But I mean, I still watched it. I still enjoyed it. I still wish that I feel like they had a lost opportunity not doing, like, opening it up to allow, like, people who grew up watching the original ones to, like, audition and, like, take part in it more so than just if you had kids type thing. And I've actually gotten to know now a few people that were on the show. Both the original had been on episodes of the earlier versions, as well as were able to come back and do the reboot version. It's actually pretty cool. This last year, DragonCon, one of the nights that I wasn't, in the room, sick as hell and hating everything. Obviously he's an adult now, but he was a contestant on Double Dare 2000, and I happened to somehow come across him online and started talking to him online. He was there and came down and met up, and I was wearing, because I own one of each, one red, one blue, of the actual screen show worn uniform tops from Double Dare 2000. The only two that I've ever found that ever, like, actually still exist. So he came down, and I intentionally wore it that night, and was able to, like, pull it off and let him put it on for old time's sake. So it was pretty cool getting to meet him and, like, chat with him about the show and stuff. And, like, there's a whole video about it all, and my voice was so thrashed because I was sick that, like, I'm pretty sure my voice probably gave out in the videos. It's not even usable. But it was still cool. It was still fun. And then, like, when we did, actually the whole reason that the channel turned into what it turned into was, originally I streamed by myself. Like, most people who've hung out know all this. I just streamed by myself, and I wanted to play the ever not so great but still somewhat enjoyable Double Dare NES game. But in order to do so, I needed a second player. So I asked my roommate, who was always very much against streaming. Like, he had another friend that, like, wanted to do it back in the day, and he told him no, absolutely not. Like, I'm not into that. Like, I don't want to do that. So I asked him if he'd play the second player and if he'd be the blue team. And so he started calling himself the blue guy. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna be the blue guy. I'm gonna be the blue guy. So then we wore the Double Dare 2000 uniforms to MegaCon that year, and everyone got a kick out of it. So literally, as we're sitting there at lunch at the table, was rebranding everything as Red Guy, Blue Guy, and the whole thing was, we were working towards doing the Double Dare NES stream was kind of what kicked the whole thing off. It was fun. I think if I remember right, during the stream, we ended up, we took 91 pies to the face, I think it was, and then had to get slimed with 40 gallons of slime. Because we hit all the goals that we put out. And then I actually got Mark to Mark did an intro for us for the stream where I was like, you know what, I'll throw it out there and see what happens. I sent him a message on Facebook, and um it went like a while where I didn't hear anything back. And then I was at work one night, literally had just gotten into the elevator with a patient still on the stretcher, nothing like crazy, like we're just like a routine transfer type thing. And I happened to like look I felt the alert go off on my watch, and I looked at my watch and it said like the message popped up from him, and he said like I'd love to or something like that. And I like got choked up in the elevator because I like couldn't believe what had just happened. And the my patient literally goes, she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like sitting here trying to like explain what was going on, and it was an intense moment for me, and I wasn't even the one sick on the stretcher in the hospital. We still have a video too from the 90s con came to Daytona, and it was supposed to have been Mike O'Malley, Mark, and Kirk from Legends Hidden Temple. We had bought in like a meet and greet and like a photo op with all three of them together as a group, and Mark had something come up with filming something, and he wasn't able to make it, so he had to cancel. And he actually like messaged me and let me know that he was gonna have to cancel, and I was like, oh, so I was so bummed. Like I understood. Like I was stoked for him because he was like working on something. But yeah, I was super bummed. So they were super cool about it. They gave us like, you know, partial refund for the group photo, and then it was like one of Mike O'Malley's like first like couple conventions he's ever done, and he was super cool. Like we have a video of him like doing like a channel shout out, and we didn't even ask him to do it. He just asked us if he could do it, basically, and it was super cool. He was super nice about it. We have the video. I've never gotten around to editing it and doing something with it yet, but we do have it, and we did still get our group photo with him and Kirk, and they were both super nice. Blue Guy was super stoked because he was a big Legends kid. I was a Double Dare kid. So I was bummed that like my guy wasn't able to be there, but it was cool to see that he got to meet him. And Kirk asked him if he wanted to hold the pendant of life, and he's like, yes. So we have the photo. I don't even know if we ever really posted the photo. I think we did. I don't remember. But it was super cool. It was definitely the highlight of that tiny show. That, and he was stoked. He got to meet and got a photo with the mom from Seventh Heaven. He was super stoked about that. I just remember being really tired because I got off work that morning. We went, and then I had to go back to work that night, so I was just in like full on like zombie mode. So I was kind of glad that it wasn't a super big show, because I was able to finally just like check everything out and then go home and go to sleep. Hey bro, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. How you been? Oh, I forgot this. Yeah, that sword is way slower than this one. At this point I'll just stick to this one. Yeah, if anyone who's like an old school Nickelodeon fan of any sorts, good, bad, and in between, yeah, go check out the Splat Attack podcast over on YouTube. They've got a lot of cool stuff. They've gotten to interview a lot of cool people that worked on like different shows and did different things, and they do like a lot of deep dive stuff. It's really neat. I found them when I was on light duty at work and was just, I'd sit at the front desk jail, as I called it, and would just do like desk work and listen to podcasts all day, and got to listen to them and found them. I feel like that's how it goes nowadays. It's like podcasts I'll listen to are like all like podcasts that like my friends do, like my friends do, or people that I know. Which will be recording a welcome freshman reunion episode next week. Wasn't one of like the first like early episodes you guys did was a welcome freshman episode? Because I want to say I remember listening to that one. It was one of the first ones I remember listening to like early on once I found it. Because me, whenever I find a new podcast, like I'm weird, like I don't like jumping in at like the current episode. I like to go back to the beginning and like listen to it from the start, and that way, like, because like I went to audio school and did like a lot of like audio stuff when I was younger, and so it's kind of like a nerdy thing for me to go back and like listen to where things started and like how they sounded and everything when they first started, and then kind of be able to hear and listen to how they've improved since. Like, you know, I drive Blue Guy crazy all the time because I'll be hearing like some weird little like feedback thing or something like sounds off in like our whole setup and stuff, and I'll sit there and stress about it and like have to hunt it down and try to find it, and he'll be like, I don't hear anything, like I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, I promise nobody else hears the minute little things that you're hearing. I'm like, but I can hear it, so it bugs me. That was our third episode, I think. We had one person from each show talking about the retrospective shows because they were friends. Yeah, I do remember that. As soon as you said the second one, I knew. I was like, I remember that it was not just the one show, that it was people from both, but I, for the life of me, could not remember what the other one was. But yeah, it was 15. That is right. How many episodes are y'all up to now? Because I know I've will admit I've fallen way behind again and have to get caught up. But I know y'all have quite a few. Also on the topic of podcasts, those of you that are into like nerdy, geeky, like pop culture type stuff, Envy the Great One is 1/4 of the Bama Geeks podcast. That's another super fun one to kind of listen to, like all walks of things from all over the place. And a lot of it's cool too because they'll like bring it into like a lot of like references to things that are from the state that they live in and everything, and things that were like filmed there or people that were from there and stuff like that. And it's super cool to just kind of listen to the forum just go off on random little tangents. And it's like you always have like the ringleader that kind of like pulls everybody back in, and then someone like me who's like the spastic one who just goes off on just random ADHD driven rants and tangents that I usually don't even remember what it was I was saying when I started saying it type things, but it's a really fun one to listen to. And now it's all video and like live streaming and stuff. It's been cool to see kind of how they've evolved over time. Currently editing our 115th episode. Nice. So once you hit 100, what do you, like, I know everyone kind of looks at it differently, but once you hit your 100th episode, what's your next milestone mark? Is it 150? Is it 200? Is it 500? Is it 1,000? So I feel like 100's a lot on its own. Like, I can still remember when Bama Geeks hit their 100th episode, and it was almost strange. It's like wow, like how, like, really, like 100 episodes already? But it just goes to show how easy, like, if something's like super easy to like listen to and like just kind of get lost in, like suddenly you're like, holy cow, like you don't even realize how many episodes and how much time you've actually invested in listening to them. Next milestone will be the 200th. Okay, nice. 200 is a good mark. Alrighty, so it's 12:30, so I'm gonna leave the mine and head on back. Yeah, because I want to say it was March, April. I think it was June of 23 when I hurt my foot at work, and I was on light duty, so I was at the front desk for like 2.5, almost 3 months. So I would literally sit there just doing paperwork stuff all day long with my AirPods in and just listening to different podcasts and trying to find different podcasts. Like I like listening to like a lot of like music related podcasts and stuff too. And I felt like I was, since I was sitting there for 8 hours a day, just push play and go. Like I felt like I was burning through episodes of stuff so fast. And then I went back to just being back on the road normal, and I didn't have as much time to just actively listen as much anymore. So I've fallen behind on a lot of podcasts. But the good thing is I have a 26-mile drive to work each way, so I usually am in it's weird. I feel like I spend more time in the car. Like if it's just me by myself, I spend more time listening to podcasts and stuff or interviews than I do listening to music a lot of the time anymore. Like it's weird. Like I never thought I would be into just listening to people talk. But I don't know, there's almost like something that's like decompressing about it, especially after like a crazy shift where like I'm tired, I don't want to like listen to like loud like chaos, which is most of like the music I listen to. So we'll just throw a podcast on and just listen to a conversation that people are having, and I don't know, there's something that's kind of a nice reset about it early in the morning. The hardest part that I have found is, since like with Bama Geeks, I know all 4 of them. Some of them I've known over time, and like the others I've gotten to know a little bit, is I'll be listening to an episode and I catch myself talking like as if I'm like part of the conversation, and then I realize I'm like, they're not here. Like what I'm saying has no one like it's just the goofiest thing. Or I'll like have this impulse thing to like send a message in our group chat and be like, such and such whatever, and then I realize that it's like I'm an hour ahead of them to begin with, and I'm a night shifter, so it'll be like 5 in the morning, and next thing you know, I'm like sending them messages, and it's like 4 a.m. their time, and I'm like, my man, like I forget that, you know, normal like humans don't exist at all hours of the night. Yeah, you do the same thing. Yeah, it's so easy to do. I feel like where And I feel like that is another like thing that just shows that they're doing something right. Like if you get so invested in the conversation or the topic that's being talked about that you're literally like vocally like catch yourself like trying to like be part of the conversation, then they're doing something right. Like they've and for me it's hard as hell to get my attention and to hold it. I'm very open about that. Like it's a struggle. Like there'll be things that I want so badly to be into and watch or like try to do, and my attention span it's just a nonstop fight with my ADHD brain to like actually be able to sit down long enough to get through what I want to get through. And if I am, it's like the only way I can actively stay like focused enough is whatever the one thing I want to do, I have to then have something else like playing in the background kind of thing in order to keep my focus. Like all through paramedic school, like if I was trying to do homework or try to like stay focused on something, I'd have like a documentary or like a Netflix documentary or like an interview or I wasn't in a podcast then, but maybe that was where the start of it was. Like I had to have something else playing. Like I could never just do one thing at a time. I had to have multiple things going. So that's the other helpful thing, that I'll listen to like podcasts and stuff to be able to like hone in and focus on what I'm trying to do by listening to something else at the same time. Like even like from after streaming for however long now, I'll catch myself just playing a game for fun and I start talking. Or I'll like it's almost like a Twitch now, where no pun intended, where I'll be sitting here just playing a game and I'll naturally keep like looking over at like where like a chat window would be, or and now I have to like if I'm trying to sit down here and like play a game, I'll have to have like someone else's stream open and watching and like or listening. And that's nowadays the only time I ever feel like I really have to just kind of like watch and listen to things, is when I'm trying to sit down here and do something else at the same time. Yay, that's more sprinklers. More sprinklers. Now I can get rid of these. Dude, I swear the cobblestone, like making the cobblestone paths makes life so much easier, because you can almost like sketch out your layout, like your plan for what you're wanting to do later once you have all the other like resources. Then you walk faster running across them versus just the ground. Boom. Nice. Oh, that's right. I think my axe is ready, so I'm gonna go. Oh man, I just used the 5 gold. Okay, I gotta go get more gold bars before I can go finish upgrading the axe. Oh, rusty spur. That's a Gunther thing I haven't turned in yet. Chicken statue, I think I turned it. Yep. Okay, so I'll go do that too. That's right, I gotta bring Pam her paleo, like you're forgetting about that. Oops, no, yeah, I know that. I need that in the community center. But before I do that, I'm going to step away real quick, use the little red guy's room, and I will be right back. Alrighty, and I'm back. I'm back. Alright, let's see. Where were we? And we can offload the chicken statue because I don't need it. Get rid of the crab. Get rid of the jade. Yeah, I'll go put the old sprinklers over here. But yeah, since I realized I started to mention it and then went off on another tangent. So the change to the schedule, we're gonna try to do every other Monday and Friday. So since Blue Guy normally has Fridays off, oh dang it, I took the wrong ones out. We have every other Friday, or I mean, technically we're both off during the day every Friday, but I'm usually sleeping on one of them. So today would have been a normal stream day if you didn't get called into work. So on Fridays it'll be from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. It'll be a little bit earlier, and then on that Monday of that same week then will be our normal evening time of 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. So it's a little different, but I think it'll give us an opportunity to kind of be able to catch folks at a different time, being a little earlier in the day. That and a lot of friends of ours that we know who all stream, we all seem to be like right at the same time because we're in different time zones. So it'll give kind of the opportunity to kind of engage with people at different times of the day. I'll just be usually super tired on Fridays. Because I'll usually have gotten off work that morning. for that one. And we'll go back to mining. Splattex says, I need to head out, need to get back to editing. It was good talking with you. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping in. I'll try to get caught up on some of the episodes I've missed. And I remember at one point in time we mentioned trying to do some type of collab of some sort. So if you're still up for doing that, we'll try to see what we can get set up. It's just our schedules are usually crazy between I work nights, he works days. I'm a paramedic, he's a deputy, so like we're always crazy busy, but it'd be fun to do something. So yeah, take care, have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated. Perfect, yep. We'll do it then. Alright, I just gotta see where this goes and in the proper spot. That's right, this one goes, the spur goes here. I have a little checklist that I use that I can remember which ones I've found already. That way I'm not wasting time running around looking for stuff that I already have. Oh, is this the one I was missing? Yep, okay, now we go back to the community center, and then that's another one done. I think that should be the bridge repaired, I think. Anybody else off today, or y'all being sneaky and tuning in from from work? Yep, bridge repaired. Nice. Winter seeds. Junimos! This house was empty for years. The trees moved in, and so did we. And then magically, there's items again. It's good old Junimo magic. I think I only need one more to unlock this one too, even though it's 25,000, but let's just get it done. Nice crystallarium. We're happy to help. It's not our house after all. Alright, so we'll go put these couple things over. And then we'll go do some mining so we can get some more gold bars so we can finish updating or upgrading our axe to gold, and then we can make some more sprinklers. seeds do I... Winter friendly seeds do I have? Might as well just get these all on the ground. That was super cool for him to stop in like that. Yeah, I remember we had talked about working on something together, or doing an episode with them, but it was right as life got super busy and we never got around to doing it. Hey there, Bob. How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. How you been? Speaking of podcasts, another podcast friend. Well, I mean, I was knew you before the podcast was technically even a thing yet. Is it a very different version of it at the time, but nevertheless, yes, another podcast buddy. Welcome in, bud. How you doing? Can't complain. Yes, you're an OG fan of mine, no question about it. Back in the single headset mic in a closet days. In fact, I remember I have a message somewhere where I was trying to go from one live stream to yours at the time because the person I was watching suggested it. And then I couldn't watch it because I wasn't friends with you. So I was like sitting there like trying to see if like a friend request would come across, or if an approval would come across, so I could pop in to watch the stream at the time. Back in the old early onset of Facebook Live days. We'll keep that one. How you been? What's new with you? Y'all staying as warm as you possibly can up there? As I'm down here complaining about 40 degrees and 30 degrees. Considering I looked and it's almost 100 degrees warmer here than it is at my dad's house right now. $35 below in Chicago right now. Is that with the wind chill, or is that just by itself? Because I know y'all get the lake effect wind a lot too there. Weird, it's almost like that's why it's called the Windy City. Ha ha ha. I miss Chicago. It's been a while since I've been up there. And I feel like I've still never like truly gotten to do Chicago. Like every time I've ever been there, it's always in like the same little spot down by the pier, and that's it. Like I've never really gotten to like venture out and actually like do anything, I guess you could say, like Chicago-y, other than when we met up with you for pizza. For pizza and my first shot of Malort. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, my first First shot of Malort was with you in Chicago. So I'll say I don't mind it. Like it's not as, all things considered, like, so I'm not a big like shot guy to begin with, period. I've always had like, I get like the up burn and the down burn really bad. That and I get acid reflux so bad at just like a normal baseline that I can literally drink water and get heartburn. That it's tough for me to drink stuff like just like straight like shots like that because of that. But no, I didn't think it was that bad. In fact, some friends of mine at Dragon Con, they're like, that's what they're known for, being like the Malort guys or whatever. And they, as like a, not like an initiation type thing, but they were all like, oh, he's got to do it. He's got to do a shot of Malort. I'm like, and I didn't tell them, like, this isn't my first time. Like, I literally spent 25 plus years in the upper Midwest. I'm like, this isn't my first time. Like, but what was my first time was they had this nasty pickle flavored candy thing that as soon as you ate it, like, your entire mouth, like, was dying. And I quickly grabbed the bottle of Malort and just started like downing Malort to get this nasty ass taste out of my mouth. And in that moment, the Malort came in clutch, and it was not the worst part, the bad part of the equation by any means. Yeah, right? 100%, exactly. Yep, when you have to, when you can tolerate using Malort as a palate cleanser because the thing that you just ingested was that much worse. Like, I don't know, I'm convinced that nobody truly likes it. Like 100% likes it. I feel like it's kind of like turned into one of those things like that you either culturally feel like you have to drink it and like enjoy it, or at least like come off as that you enjoy it, or people will say that they like it for like, for lack of a better term, like street cred type thing. Like I'm not convinced that anyone truly enjoys it. But I will say it's not the worst shot I've ever had. Not even close to the worst. I think one of the worst things I ever did, like as a shot, I was still living way up north, and I just gotten off work and met up with some friends of mine at the bar, and they had been putting a shift in already, to the point that they were, what crazy ridiculous like concoctions can we come up with just because we're bored and want to do gross shit. So I literally walked into like the bar we'd all worked at the time. They got this like hot sauce, like this pepper sauce, from like some local people that made it. It was kind of like a locally known thing. And I don't even remember like what booze was in the bottom of it, but they took a rocks glass, and I don't remember if it was gin or what it was that they had in there, but the rest of it was like, that much of it was this pepper sauce. And then they took Parmesan cheese and they put Parmesan cheese on top of it. And I walked in and they all like looked at me like, oh, he's got to do it. It's his turn. And I'm like, what? And I kind of had a shit day. And like, they all know that I'm not like, I don't do shots. Like, it's just not my thing. So I was like, fuck it. I guess we're doing this, and grabbed it, killed it, and they said that my face literally turned a shade of green, and they thought I was gonna lose it. And usually it doesn't take much for that to happen. And I don't know how, but I somehow kept it down. It was rough though. It was not a good time. But I still think the ranch soda, when I did the shot of the ranch soda on stream, was worse than that. That shit was like drinking fucking concrete. Like it was awful. Like I instantly got sick, and I made everyone deal with it because they made me do it. But the ranch soda was bad. I would take a shot of Malort over that any day. No questions asked. This song's a hit. I believe it's what the kids nowadays call bangers, I think it's called. I don't know. When I was a kid, banger meant something very different. Okay, boomer. Is that the other thing the kids say? Oh crap, I actually put it in the... Has anyone ever eaten eggplant? I have seen one, but I've never eaten it. Mostly because every time I see eggplant, all I think of is the Courage the Cowardly Dog episode of the evil, like, underground eggplant people. So I've never been able to eat one. Because it just creeped me out. Because that's all I think of is the eggplants. The eggplant people. I figured that you were gonna, because you're vegetarian, right? So I figured you were gonna have some input on eggplant. Grilled eggplant parmesan. Bob, how long have you been? You've been a vegetarian most of your life, right? So remember we've talked about it before. I just can't remember exactly, but I knew it's been like a long 35 years. And I can't remember if I'm older than you or if we're the same age. Or if you're a little bit older than me, I can't remember. You're 35? Okay, I'm 36, so yeah, so I'm just a little bit older than you. I don't know, but like, what would you compare it to? Because like, I don't like zucchini. And like my grandma used to make it all the time, you know, being an up north thing. Like she would fucking make it and put it in everything. And I don't necessarily mind it in things, but she would like dice it, like kind of like coin it off and then like fry it or do something. I don't remember, but I was never a fan of it. However, she would make zucchini bread, and zucchini bread was fucking awesome. I loved that stuff. You know, typical fat kid. I'm like, what? I won't eat that vegetable. What? You put it in bread? Okay. We took the thing that's good for you and put it in something that's bad for you just to try to get you to eat it. Like, I get, and I get like the ads all the time for like that new like flavorless powder thing that like they're using in food. It's for like, you know, kids like me that are like we're super picky eater. And they're like, oh yeah, like it's great. I just mixed it in with his McDonald's and he doesn't even notice. I'm like, yeah, but at the end of the day, he's still eating fucking McDonald's 10 times a day. Like, sure, there's vitamins and vegetables in it, but it's still fucking McDonald's at the end of the day. Oh, we'll look past all the shit that is literally killing you from the inside, just, you know, just to get those couple of vegetables. Oh, hydrate. Bush latte. Thank you there for that hydrate there, Bob. I wish that they would put a sound alert for like channel point redemptions and stuff. Because I feel like I miss them so often because I don't hear anything that alerts me to it. And then I feel bad. Are you doing any Amy says sold. Are you doing any like traveling shows or anything coming up, Bob? So you're still doing Bob After Dark as like full time still, right? It's crazy. Like I feel like we haven't like had like time to just like talk in a long time. I am for now. Next show for me is KatsuCon. Where's that at? Oh, ad. Be right back. Geodes I have to open and take those with me. Let's get these other winter seeds down. We got around. Alrighty, bud. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Out of everything. Way to pay attention there, fella. still need... Yeah, actually, do I have the... Just for sake of time, do I have the recipe to make gold? I do. Ah, I should have enough silver to make the difference I need in gold to get my axe upgrade going. I think I have one. Perfect. That'll work out, so now I can just go get that done. It's like I'm not even going to head to the desert until I have the cave done. Alright, so now I'll process the geodes I have. Are definitely starting to feel that I haven't been to bed yet. Ooh, iridium ore. Gunther. Alright. So here I'll sell the ones to him that... Okay. Now I'll do tool upgrade. And work on my axe. And now I'll go give more free things away to Gunther. I'll read that book quick. I learned a few things about farming. So put them in the right spots. Oh, thanks, Kevin. Much appreciated. So I've been watching all morning. Love me some Stardew. This game is so addicting. Like I love this game. Like I literally like look forward. It's like one of the few games that like I look forward to sitting down and playing. Like I'll literally just get like this sudden like urge to want to play it and just not stop playing it. But so far, like I'm more of a like as much as I want to like try to play like the different like modded versions and stuff for PC. I'm even like when I've tried playing it on a PC, I have to plug a controller in. I've been a console player my whole life. Like keyboard and mouse it just doesn't do it for me. Like I feel like it takes me so much longer to do things that way, where if I have a controller in my hands, I can just do everything without thinking about it. So this one goes up here. I was talking to Bo earlier. Sounds like he said that the convention y'all did went pretty well. It's good to hear. Let's see. I'm the opposite. It feels clunky on a controller for me, and I'm so much faster on keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I guess it just kind of comes down to what you're used to, but also like from I don't know years of like working a desk job, like my wrists and stuff start to hurt way too much trying to play like this. Whereas if I can sit there with a controller, like it's I don't know, controller's just where it's at for me. It's what works for me. But hey, you know, everyone likes different things, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. How you been otherwise? Work been keeping you pretty busy? Cause I know you were traveling a lot there for a while. I don't know if that was all for work or if that was more so just like traveling for fun, but I remember you were traveling like quite a bit for a while there. Sold some Kenner figures and walked away with big sales cash. Oh, nice. I mean, it's always hard to like get rid of stuff, but you know what? At the same time, though, it's like if the price is right and you're sitting there, like, do I really need that? Just sitting like in a closet somewhere that I just don't even really pay attention to it, or do I let it go and like let someone who might give it a little more time and like appreciation? It is hard. Like that's like me with the guitars. Like I have the ones I have left, I don't foresee ever being able to get rid of because they're ones that I like played for years, like playing shows, or they're ones that I used to like record records with. Like, so I don't know. There's just some I can't get rid of. Even though my DeLonge Strat is literally in pieces right back there on the table because I'm doing a full top-down rebuild on it, but see, I'm keyboarding and mousing right now on a treadmill, getting steps in and working. I'm always traveling. Better to do it now while I can enjoy it. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Get it in while you can. Any plans for where you're headed to next? What hat are you gonna put on your horse? So I've never actually put a hat on the horse. Can you do that on console, or is that just a PC thing? Because like I've heard people talk about it, but I've never actually figured out how to do it on PC or on console. Because I'm playing it on the Switch right now. Just because it's what I have that's portable that I take to work with me, so I'm playing it on here for... Once the new update comes out, I'll probably start playing it on PC again. Yeah, Bo was saying that I mentioned about wanting to maybe do a costume for Dragon Con based off of my Stardew character, and he said that there's usually like a big group of folks, like Stardew folks, that get together. You just hand it to them. Pretty sure it's in all versions. I didn't even know that. And I learned something. Ow. Walked right into that. anything that you're hoping for with the next update, I would love an extra row of inventory space. I don't know if we'll get it, but I would really like a little more inventory space. Like, I feel like no matter what I do, I'm always running out of space. Like, I have like so many just like chests in random places. I'm gonna let her get to work. Alright, thanks, Kev. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, is there any more ores in here? I need to actually start. Nice, my combat level should have gone up there. I need to get down 2 more levels before I gotta head on back. Oh, and of course, this spirally thing. As much as I don't like doing this, I don't want to lose the level. Ooh, another star drop. That's the second one I've gotten now. 2 star drops. Oh man, I could mess up some tacos right now. Now I really want tacos. I gotta hurry up and get back. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Run! It's like... I really want to get these started. Go, 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 go. And if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. I don't even care at that point. At that point, falling asleep was worth getting all those ores in so that they're ready to go in the morning. I don't even feel bad. Nice. Level 8 combat. Maybe the spirits are displeased today. That's not very nice. Make my life difficult. Bring it on. Can't make my life more difficult than certain folks that do already at baseline. Oh, nice. Ha, Linus didn't even take money from me. Or did he? Gold. I like gold. It's sprinkler time. Oh, let's see, I need to make... Oh, dang, I don't have enough anyways. Okay, so I can only make 6 sprinklers because I only have enough refined quartz for that. Although I could just wait and make these. But it usually takes a little bit to make. Oh yeah, iridium. Hey Sparkles, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. Finally I catch your streaming. Yeah, it's been an interesting couple years. It's not too bad. How about yourself? Starting to get a little tired since I've been up all night since I was at work. Although I don't know if what I'm more of, if I'm more tired or if I'm just getting hungry. Nice, nice, nice. Busy's good sometimes. Of course, it's like usually as soon as I get everything outfitted with like the quality sprinkler is when I start getting enough iridium to start making the iridium sprinklers. He's good. He's upstairs chilling on the couch watching Ninja Turtles. Probably go check on him here in a little bit and take him out to go potty and such. He's probably curled up on the couch in Blue Guy's blanket. Like he does. Yeah, he doesn't have, his fur is not very thick, so, or he's like got minimal to begin with. So when it gets chilly like this, he usually spends most of his time curled up on the couch under a blanket. You know what? I take it back. I don't. I'm just gonna fill this in. Ooh, one more sprinkler. Oh, so that's in the game. I have a dog in the game, and he barks. 3 dogs and 2 cats. That's a lot of food. You almost have to have a full-time job just to feed your buddies. All rescues except Sophie are options. She is from her friend who. Oh, okay. My older brother has had a few miniature dachshunds. He still has one. Let's see, what did I name the dog in this one? Chew Man, that's right. Nice. Get 2 more sprinklers. Exactly 2 more sprinklers. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. That's right, I'm going to the community center. Sardine. Beauty Manager Director. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's never an easy thing to go through. Oh, wow. That's a long time. Good. I like this game. I played a lot. It's just, I don't know, it's just a chill game that you can kind of go at. Like, there's no set pace. Like, you can just kind of kick back, relax, and lose a lot of hours. Oh, excuse me. At least that's what I do. Nice. I've actually never played any of the Splatoon games. I have plenty of friends I've watched play them, but myself have never gotten a chance to play them. Oh, I thought I had more than that. Is it the only one I had? No. Gotta mark that one off. Yeah, I thought I had more than just that one. Oh well. Yeah, 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 0 dropped frames, and we're only running at 4.6% of usage, so it seems to be running fairly well. I mean, granted, I'm also only running one camera instead of two, and then also only projecting to sending signal to one screen instead of multiples. So, but it seems like it's running pretty good for now, despite not like OBS has been being weird lately with all the new updates and stuff. But so far, it seems like it's doing okay. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this right here and hope I can get away in time. Oh, no, they got me. It's like I rarely use bombs on here because I always like forget about them, to be honest. But holy cow, does it help to like clear stuff out quicker. Like especially later on when you can get the like bombs can't hurt you buff. Hey, Dr. Notch, let's see. My friend has switched from Streamlabs to OBS and it has worked. Yeah, I'm on OBS. I switched from Streamlabs a long time ago. It was like it was nice in that they had a lot of stuff. Ah, that one got me. That you didn't have to like use like outside like browser sources and stuff for, but at the end of the day, it seems like this one, like just regular OBS seems to work a lot better. Tell Blue Guy when you see him later. Will do. Yeah, he got called into work today. Otherwise, he would have, we would have both been on. But he had to work, and usually he has Fridays off. But he had to go into work today. Nice. We won't be back with anything scheduled until, not next Monday, but the Monday after, because we're running every other week now. So, today would have been our Friday. So today would have been, based off the new schedule, would have originally been 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. But since he had to work, I figured I would just hop on for a bit to help me stay awake, since I picked up overtime tomorrow, so I have to work in the morning, so I have to stay up anyways. Yeah, it'll be Mondays will be 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern time, and then Friday from the 3 to 6. Damn, this guy's hitting hard. Yeah, he was having some issues with his stream points or display stuff towards the end of the year. And he switched over and he's having no issues. Yeah, it's... I've had more success with this. I'll still use, like, some browser source stuff from Streamlabs. Like our, like, sub widget is through Streamlabs. But I use a combination of Streamlabs, OBS, and then Stream Elements for most things. Damn it. These ones hit hard. Stop hitting me. Oh, that's right. That does nothing. I don't have anything else food, so I'm going to back out. Just because I don't want to risk dying in here and then losing. Oh, oops, sorry. I missed it. I keep saying that I wish if there's anything I wish they would add, it would be a sound alert for channel point redemptions. Just because, like, if it doesn't, like, flash lights or make sounds or get my attention, I tend to miss them. So here, hydrate. Thanks, Sparkles. Yummy, 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 yummy. Oh, nice. October, I'll have been where I'm at currently for 5 years. And then it'll be my 10th year overall in EMS. Which part of me is really considering either hanging it up at the 10-year mark or doing it in a different capacity. Oh, this whole time I needed an... I didn't realize I hadn't given Gunther an emerald yet. That's weird. I thought I already gave him one. I really need to organize these all better. Apparently I already gave him the... Crystallarium. Ooh, I might actually have a... I do have an amethyst. Ah, get that one done quick. It's not there. Let's see, that is 4 more sprinklers. Oh crap, I don't have enough. I gotta go mine and find some refined quartz. It's like chewing stick. Gunther can tell you more about this. It's a stick that was chewed on. Let's see, chewing stick goes third up the top. And next is third over here. And then this one is there. Nice, making some good progress. All right, off to the mine we go. Find some quartz. I should really be taking the quartz and putting it in the crystallarium. Oh crap, I still have to find all those bugs. I forgot about that. There's another bug gonna come? No, I was hoping I get one more bug out of it. There's some quartz. This one needs to go into the crystallarium. That way it'll make me quartz. But these are a lot of bugs. I gotta see if I have the recipe for making grass seed. Since it's winter, I always forget that I can plant that during the winter. Or fiber seed, that's what I meant. Come here, bug! All squished it like a bug. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. How you been? Bug. Come here, bug. Nothing much, is bored in the office, killing my time and surfing on YouTube. Nice. Nothing worse than office boredom. I mean, except for, you know, the whole having to, like, be in the office to begin with. That's usually pretty bad on its own. I can't complain. So, I have the day off. So I got off work this morning and needed to be able to stay up because I picked up a day shift tomorrow, so I had to stay up to be able to go to sleep at like a normal human hour tonight to get up to work tomorrow. Doing the old quick flip. Where am I from? Florida, US. So it's 12:14 p.m. here right now. How about you? Wyoming? Okay. So yeah, so Wyoming, you're what, 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock right now? So I can't remember if Wyoming falls under mountain time or if it's... So it wouldn't be Pacific time, so it should be, what, mountain time, right? 9:15? Okay, so yeah, 3 hours. Yeah, dang, I didn't realize it was already 12:15 already. Got off work 6 hours ago already. Are y'all getting hit with all the cold weather out there too? Nope, damn it. For Crocs, like the shoes? Or you mean like the animal? Yeah, we have crocodiles, but I think alligators I think are more common, but there are crocodiles, and I want to say like the Everglades, like the southern part of the state. I could very well could be wrong, but there are long-nosed animals that bite you here. Gator, yep. Good old gators. Have I seen one in the wild? Yeah, I have. That when I lived in Mississippi when I was a kid, we pulled one out of our swimming pool on my 5th birthday. My buddy took it home with him as a baby alligator. Yeah, it's usually the safe bet is if it's a body of water in Florida, there's probably an alligator in it. If it's a body of water bigger than a puddle. Yeah, that's definitely like one of the biggest differences, like living here versus like when I lived up north is up north you could jump in any body of water and not worry about anything really trying to eat you. Yeah, here though, I've in the almost 5 years I've lived here, I think I've only seen two in the wild. So not too often, but they're definitely there if you look for them hard enough. Sometimes I just like try not to acknowledge it and just keep moving. Yet between gators and snakes, they're all over. Well, I appreciate that. It's all good. I don't think I've ever been to Wyoming. How's Wyoming to live in? Nice. It's always good to find somewhere that you enjoy living in. Oh, Pierre. I bet it sounds like it sounds like it would be. So like, are you in more of like a wooded area or city or like town kind of setting? I make all of ours myself. I hand draw all of our stuff. I appreciate it though. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Pet the dog. Always gotta make sure you pet the dog. It's another sprinkler. Yeah, I'm still hanging in there so far. I'm starting to feel a little bit though. Like I think I'm more so getting. I realized that I forgot to eat dinner last night at work, so I don't think I've eaten since breakfast yesterday morning. So yeah, I'll probably have to go eat something at some point. Not that I can't, you know, I can afford to skip a meal or two. Yeah, Kevin popped in right after you popped out. He's been lurking while he's working. Everybody's lurking while they're working. I suppose that's better than twerking while you're working, because that would just be weird. Depends on your job. Unless twerk is your work. That's true. Sometimes I wonder if strippers are endorsed by, like, baby powder companies. You know, for, like, chafing and stuff. On that pole. Hype train just started. Oh, it'd be the great one. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. The sound alert didn't go off for some reason. I think all of a sudden I just saw like brrr, like on the screen, and I was like, what is happening? Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Let's see, who have we got? TK Elizabeth UV212 got a sub. T Barrett got a sub. 16 Pandas got a sub. Owen J got a sub. And your Otto Dracula got a sub. Courtesy of Emmy the Great One. Thank you, buddy. Well, I appreciate it. Let's see. I suppose. Let me see, man. I owe you some redemptions there. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. I suppose I can then, let's see, that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me update the old count here. Oof, yeah, I'm definitely starting to get tired. Like, everything's like slow-mo now. There we go. Big old 5. 5 towards the 200 goal for the quarter. If we hit 200 by the end of, let's see, March, it is slime time, just as the little prompt there says. At least by March it'll be warmer. Considering last time we did it, it was like January, and like Florida just decided to be like 40 degrees that day. And when you are filling an inflatable pool full of 150 gallons of slime and it's 40 degrees outside, yeah, even, you know, the cold slab, having to move it into the garage, it was still cold. Very much cold. Yeah, right. Ooh, do I have enough for another sprinkler? Yes, I do. Then I gotta go back to the mine to mine some more. What do y'all got for temps up there right now? I think I mentioned when I looked earlier, it was almost 100 degrees warmer here than my dad's house. 51 at the moment. Let's see, what are we right now? Oh, I really can't complain now, because it has clearly warmed up since I got home this morning. It is currently 71 with a real feel of 77. Ooh, hype train complete at level 2. Thank you so much for the hype train, buddy. I appreciate it. 64 in Houston. Let's see what it is at my dad's house right now. Let's see. It is It is 29 degrees below zero right now at my dad's house. So if it's 77 here, yeah, we're 100 degrees warmer than at my dad's. That's crazy. Nope. Nope, too cold. I was literally, when I went to Universal and Epcot the other day to go on a t-shirt hunt for a buddy, I literally was wearing a sweatshirt, pants, and a winter hat, and it was only like, I think it was 40 out, and I was freezing. I don't know how I did 25 winters in Minnesota, other than hating every single one of them. I don't like to be cold unless I get to be, like, curled up in a blanket and, like, comfy, cozy cold. Then I'm okay. Like, hoodie and jeans weather, I'm good with. What's that feel like where your dad lives? Yeah, so right now, the real feel right now is literally 20 below. Or no, it's 20 below right now. The real feel is 29 below. But in the shade, it's 34 below right now. The high right now is 13 below, with the low being 38 below. Yeah, that's where my dad's at, yeah. It's Minnesota. I lived there for a long time. I had to go back and forth between Mississippi and Minnesota for a long time. It was summers in Mississippi, winters in Minnesota. I lived life backwards. Here's where I go piss off Clint. He's like, bring Emily an amethyst and tell her it's for me. Bro, why am I going to give a gem that's mine to someone and say that it's on your behalf? No, sorry. I was going to say you got those vacations wrong. Yeah. No, that's how, literally, Mike, one parent was in Mississippi after the divorce and one was in Minnesota. We lived in Minnesota with my dad for the school year, and then would have to go to Mississippi for the summer. Oh, nice. What part of the state is he in? I grew up in the northern part of the state, but then spent my last 5 years of living there in the southern part of the state. Let's see. I need to kill bugs, even though I don't think I'm going to hit the goal. Oh, yeah, no, definitely not. If it's the last day, I'm not gonna get that one. Bug. Ah, dead bug. it doesn't matter. I'm not going to hit the goal anyways. Alrighty. Alrighty, I think that's a good place to take a good old break. Might come back on later. We'll see how I'm feeling. I need to go get something to eat, and I got to stop at the post office. So we're going to see what Retroset Joe's up to. So thank you all for coming and hanging out. Much appreciated. And be the great one. Thanks again for the... What is that? Smart detection. Oh, no. Thanks for the gifted subs. Much appreciated. I'll catch y'all later. Let's go ahead and raid Retroset Joe. Looks like he's playing the Messenger. Alrighty. Until next time, I'm Rega. Catch y'all later.